Okay. Got anything for me? Not really. Break camps continue? Yes. Oh, I suppose you're here for another little lecture on the joys of camping, are you? Nope. Oh, well, if you ever do fancy a recap, let me, you know where to find me. I'm just here to take your stuff, man. Really, not a reader, huh? Heliodor. Welcome to Heliodor, greatest city in all of Erdrea. Please make yourself at home. I haven't seen you around here before. You're here to see the king, you say? Well, you won't find him around here. You better head to the castle. Just go straight up this road, press the Y button to see where it is on your map if you like. Can't hurt to get the lay of the land. Oh, and remember, if you're ever in need of some advice or you're stuck on what to do, have a chat with folks like me who are marked in pink on your map. I came here looking for some excitement, but there's nothing going on. Maybe I should stick to the main drag rather than loitering in back alleys. I've been hearing from traveling merchants that there are more and more monsters out there these days. What a terrible time to be alive. Heliodor is a big place. If it's your first time here, you can expect to get lost. But if you're not sure where you are, you can always press the Y button and check the map. Yeah, just ladder up here for the heck of it. There's a gate to the east that will take you to the rough part of town. It's manned by guards to keep that riffraff out. When you can't wait for the next day, turn in for the night. Go to an inn, then get your head down, and it'll be morning before you know it. This is the finest tavern in all of Heliodor. We've got tasty treats for our thirsty adventurers of all ages. This is tasty stuff, but then everything else looks great too. Yep, Heliodor is one heck of a place. This is a fine inn, maybe the finest in Heliodor. I mean, who knows? Yeah, you get drunk enough, everything looks great. I've been saving my pennies, and now it's time to spend them. You can't afford to be stingy, you know? It's important to get yourself the best kit. Waha, Amelia's stuck on the roof. She won't come down. Waha. Someone help me. Amelia's stuck on the roof. You have to help me. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You're so nice. Please get Amelia down. She's scared of heights, you know. According to this poor nipper, her friend Amelia's gone and got stuck on the roof. You can get out on the rooftop from over by the inn, but I can't leave here a ballin' to go and get it, can I? Cool, what a pickle. Wish they wouldn't try to spell out accents. It just does not work. It just makes it so I don't understand what they're trying to say. Chop, chop. So you're a traveler, eh? Well, I don't know where you're from, but around here we don't go barging into people's houses with so much as a buy or leave. Oh, buy or leave. Let's see, it appears to be all about Erdrea's two most noble knightly heroes. I remember that place. There's a lovely breeze here. It's perfect for drying clothes. Meow. Cat's paw seems to be stuck in a hole on the roof. Do you want to help it? Yep. Big Dick gently removes the cat's paw from the hole. Meow. You help the little girl's cat. Go and tell her the good news. You did it. You got Amelia off the roof. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here, take this. There's some kitty litter. If you go up on that roof, you can get onto the others. You can probably even climb down chimneys. Boing. Sorry, that's the sound effect I expect. A church is a haven in life's storm. I highly recommend prayer and quiet reflection from time to time. Especially if you want to save. I bet you didn't know about the rope on the roof, did you? You can use it to get up to the swanky part of town. Well, spoilers, mister. You can't go through here. It's far too rough for law-abiding folk. I'd strongly advise you to head elsewhere. Erdrea is a fine place to live. It's safe, it's clean, and everyone's happy. We owe it all to the king. 3 cheers for King Carnelian. Boo, he sucks. There's a book called The Lure of the Dingy Dungeons. Far below the basement and storerooms of Erdrea Castle, deep within its very bowels, lie the dungeons that house the most heinous and hardened criminals in the kingdom. Many who have been locked away in these cold, dank cells have not lived to see the outside world again. Those whose crimes are deemed truly unforgivable are thrown into the deepest cells of all, from which it is said to be all but impossible to escape, a death sentence in all but name. Take care to stay on the right side of the law, dear reader, lest you too be locked up and the key thrown away forever. Hey, what you making? Yeah, nothing. I came all the way to Erdrea with just one goal in mind, to catch a glimpse of the 2 greatest heroes in all of history, Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. The only problem is that they won't let me into the castle. Can you believe it? Well, if I'm not going to get to meet them in person, I suppose I'll have to bide my time by reading up on them instead. You know, if you wanted to earn my eternal gratitude, you could help me find a book about the exploits of those 2 fabulous knights. Yeah, sure. I don't think I ever finished this one in my 3D game. Oh, thank you so much. I know there's a book about my two favorite knights just sitting on a bookshelf somewhere. I've taken a look around the west of the city, so maybe you should head east. If you see any bookshelves with books resting on top of them, take a closer look. Apparently, they're the ones worth reading. If you do manage to find a book about Jasper and Hendrik, make sure to come back and tell me about it, won't you? Good luck. Everyone knows their place in Heliodor. The riffraff and rabble live in the slums, while the healed live uptown. The nicest area is up the stairs. That's where you'll find the castle. By your leave. Let's see, the first is Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times he has ridden his colossal black steed Obsidian fearlessly into the heart of an oncoming assault, scattering the enemy like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault, and considered by many to be the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with his whirling greatsword. The second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper. Regarded as the sharpest military mind of the age, he has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though as a swordsman he may be no match for Sir Hendrik, his ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at the ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these two great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. You found the book about the two greatest heroes of Heliodor. You should go and tell the tourist who was looking for it. A lot easier to do in the 2D version. I don't have to search anywhere near as hard. Oh, hello there. I can tell from that look in your eyes that you found that book. Go on, tell me what it said. What's that? Sir Hendrik is the mightier swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military tactician? I'd heard as much. And between the two of them, they've made Heliodor a nigh-on unbeatable military force? Well, I never fancied that. Ah, I'm so glad you shared that with me. Now I feel a lot closer to my heroes, and I feel a lot safer knowing that they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you so much for enlightening me. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing. Here's a little something to say thank you. Okay, let's just go to the next part of town here. If you ask me who I most want to be in the world, I'd have to say Sir Hendrik. But then every man in the kingdom would say the same thing. He's basically an all-around legend. They say that when the world is in trouble, a true hero will appear. They must be talking about him. Oh, no. No, it's actually me. Thanks. You want my autograph? So, you're a visitor to Heliodor, are you? Well, don't pull anything funny, or I'll sling you into dungeons, you got it? Yeah, unfriendly. Food. Fish in the stockings. Keep those. I have to go to bed soon. I'll never grow up to be big and strong like Sir Hendrik if I don't get plenty of sleep. Goodness knows where he got the money, but that rich fellow just turned up, bought a prime plot of land, and had a huge house built. It's a great big show-off. Yeah, well, we'll get to him later. Much later. Oh, why is this red? Whatever. I'm absolutely convinced there's treasure down that chimney, but I can't stand dark places, so I'm too scared to go up there and have a look. There's nothing there. It's so nice and quiet, isn't it? Ah, it feels like everything's going to be all right forever. I love it here. It's simply marvelous, and you know the best part? Only fantastically rich folk like yours can truly afford to live here. A small note on the door. 2D takes a closer look. One is currently indisposed. Shan't be long. I'm so happy I met you. Just being near you makes me so happy I could burst. Yes, well, bursting is part of that happiness, isn't it? Good food and good company. This is the life. I'm so happy I can't stop laughing. My wife's the best cook in the whole wide world. Ho ho ho, lucky me. Well then, I'll help myself. Let's see, the Chronicles of Corporal Crag. But as we marched across the rolling plains and meadows, encounters with roaming monsters grew more frequent. 'Twas not long ere we met with the most dreaded of them all, the dragon. Clad head to toe in scales hard as stone, neither sword nor spear could make but the slightest scratch in the beast's hide. It seemed certain to slay us to a man. I swung my blade in wild desperation. Somehow a blow connected and sent the great lizard reeling. We fled without a moment's hesitation, fearing that it might soon regain its composure. To this day, I know not why my attack had the effect it did, but I and every one of my men owe our lives to this miraculous quirk of fate. All the same stuff. Heliodor's the most powerful kingdom in the world, you know. It has been ever since the fall of Dundrasil. Huh, really? Spotter's Guide to Monsters. Intrepid adventurers, if this book should impress upon you one thing before you set out on your quest to see the world, let it be this. The monsters that roam the land at night are far more fearsome than those that appear during the day. Heed these words well, adventurer, and go abroad in the evening only if you are prepared to meet the dangers that await you. Blacksmith abroad. My name is Hall, the most well-known, but most will know me as the Wandering Blacksmith. Through my travels, I have heard many a rumor of a particularly wondrous little forge. It is said that one can throw any number of odds and ends into it, and doing so to produce countless fabulous creations. But surely these stories are too fanciful to take at face value. Yet should there be some truth to them, a wise adventurer would do well to hold on to whatever oddments they find on their travels. Who knows what they might be turned into? I know. Down and out in downtown Heliodor. In last month's issue, we shed some light on the lesser-known highlights of Heliodor's historic center. This month, we'd like to take a moment to talk about the city's diverse downtown district. The land this quarter occupies once served as a defensive trench, but with the town's population growing by the day, new arrivals had no choice but to make their homes in this ditch beyond the walls. Soon, the bustling shantytown had attracted a whole lot of colorful characters and came to be known as a place of great risk, but also great opportunity. Downtown Heliodor's struggle with crime is no secret, but for some thrill seekers, it offers an excitement found nowhere else. Do you dare to take a walk on the wild side? I don't know. I didn't think the place was that bad. Then again, I love trashy people. This young thief broke into the castle treasury in search of loot. Now he's banged up in the dungeon. And it's such a waste. He had his whole life ahead of him, and he just went and chucked it all away. You wish to see the king? I'm afraid His Majesty does not receive unsolicited callers in the middle of the night. Come back in the morning. No one's permitted to the castle after dark. Let's go find a hotel. I just happened to come here at night. Yes, okay. Restful sleep, yes. No run button, but you actually run pretty fast in the 2D mode anyway. Halt! Not so fast. State your business. 2D explains that he's the Luminary and that he's come to speak to the king. Yeah, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week. Clear off, will you? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense. What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say? Do you mind waiting here a minute? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please go right on through. His Majesty is waiting for you. Greetings, traveler. I hope you have enjoyed your time in Heliodor thus far. Welcome to Heliodor Castle. I hope you enjoy your time here. Oh, I like what you're wearing. That musty bumpkin look is really in right now. To wonder what clothes, lady. The world can be such a cruel place. Who would have thought that a beautiful kingdom could be wiped out just like that? Curse these monsters. Well, at least we used to have Sir Hendrik. With the hero of Heliodor to protect us, we won't be going the same way as Dundersill anytime soon. To think it's been so many years since Dundersill was attacked by that terrible horde of monsters. King Carnelian was lucky to make it out alive, you know. And his daughter, the princess. Well, she wasn't so lucky. His Majesty's waiting for you. To get to the throne room, head up these stairs and go straight on. Climb these stairs and go straight on. The king is waiting for you. Sorry, but this part of the castle is strictly off limits. Pardon me, Luminary, but are you lost? This is the way to the guard's quarters. The throne room is in the northern part of the castle. Not tight. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'll be back here. Don't worry. Ah, damn. So, you're the dark spot. Sorry, forgive me. Sometimes I think out loud, you see. His Majesty's very eager to see you. His Majesty is the most magnificent man, but he does not suffer fools gladly. The advice is not to do anything stupid. That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend. The Jewel of Dundersill. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day, and now finally we meet. Truly it is an honor. The fact that you come here, proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The Luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O Luminary, where exactly is it you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you. Tudyk tells King Carnelian that he was raised in the village of Cobblestone. I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place? I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south. Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me. Yes, my liege. Accursed Luminary. I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed. Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this, the Luminary is the root of all evil, and will bring naught but misery to our realm. Why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the Luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One. Do you really think you can fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was our great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this swine! You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day. Hey, cut it out! Get a grip! Making a racket isn't going to help you any. Shh, keep it down, will you? There goes the neighborhood. Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad. Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy. One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come get it. Ah. The Luminary? You're serious? So, it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We better get out of here. Wait here. You, but Don't worry, I didn't kill him, but he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things could get pretty hairy up ahead. You better take this. Duty takes the sword. Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your stuff, right? Tudyk receives his lost belongings. Me? I got this little beauty back. So now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay? No response. Guard is unconscious. I spent ages digging this hole, and you just happened to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence. Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later. In you go. It looks like Tudik's neighbor has been busy. You go down the hall, yeah? The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got your back. Door is locked. This place is crawling with guards. Better make sure we don't get spotted. We've got nothing to gain by fighting these guys. Oh, but we do have something to gain. Money and experience. Damn it, they got us surrounded. Seriously? Wah! You okay? Looks like we shook the guards at least. And that looks like the way out. Maybe our luck's about to change. Wait, there's something there. If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here. Well, here goes nothing. Ooh, I think we gave it the slip. Nah, he just climbed the rope. Dragon's smart. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Has it gone? Whew, that was too close for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going. Uh-oh. Run! We made it. Just. I don't know how much more of this I can take. There he is, the darkspawn. Ah, me and my big mouth. Move, now. Looks like our luck finally ran out. There they are. We got him now. No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat. Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice. Come on, let's not do anything stupid now. My name's Eric, by the way. It's a shame she never returns to that form. I think the best thing about this intro is that the game basically, I mean, the game basically looks just like this intro. Certainly on the on PC and the higher end consoles, it's pretty much a match. You know, on the Switch it's not quite, but it's close enough, honestly. Not like the old days of like the PlayStation 2 or 3, where you know it was so far off, where it was kind of distracting. Ah, that's fantastic. Up, lazy bones. Come on. Up you get. Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been not cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own. But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the Luminary, and somehow we didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go and say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way. Strong medicine. Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered. Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one. Not at all, dear. I am happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds that they might be capable of. Yeah, criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor? I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villain. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done, and until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please. Thanks, we appreciate it. We're gonna get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right? Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there, but you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember? Yeah, sure. That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're going to get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor. That's more like it. If you're going to be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right, let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the Luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do. Pep powers. A pep power is an incredible ability that can be performed by 2 or more party members when at least one of them is pepped up. Some pep powers can only be unleashed when everyone involved is in this state. In most cases, participating party members will no longer be pepped up once the power has been performed. The range of pep powers at your disposal will diversify as you acquire more spells and abilities. The pep powers available to you can be checked from the attributes menu. So, that blue-haired chap with you is called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. You could have picked a worse traveling companion, that's for certain. Now, tell me something. Have you heard of pep powers? They're special attacks that can only unleash with the help of your companions. Basically, they're what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations. And believe me, they're well worth learning. I can see I piqued your interest. Alright, let me think. Ah, of course. I got just the one for you to try. I'm pretty sure that if you and your friend Eric put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the real decoy. All you need to do is team up and try it on some hapless monster. You'll soon see how incredible it is. Well, what do you say? Fancy giving it a try? You've been asked to undertake a quest, yes. That's the spirit. But just one word of warning, this pep power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. And what does that mean? I hear you ask? Well, it's when you're in battle and monsters are attacking you and suddenly you find that you're fully focused and ready for anything. That should be enough to get you there, I'm sure. Now, stop listening to me waffling on and get out there and try it. Once you've taken out a monster with the real decoy, come back and let me know. Oh, that's the other quest I didn't finish. I didn't come back here once I did it. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, the 2D version, on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.